Well, before we talk basketball, I want to congratulate Coach Adam Wright and the water polo team for getting number 113, nation leading 113. That's exciting. I think they beat SC 10-7 tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So really big shout out and congrats to Adam, his staff and team. That's a terrific honor. And glad we got 113. We keep moving. So basketball-wise, this was going to be a tough game. We knew it. This team has played a lot of good teams already. Oklahoma State twice, Virginia, Seton Hall. Goes on and on. Just won at Colorado State. Just won last night to New Mexico State. They've still got, I think, Duke, Oregon, and Arizona left on their schedule. So this team's used to playing a very difficult schedule. And we knew it was going to be hard coming off the Kentucky win with finals staring us in the face as well. But as I told the team, we can't be a team of excuse. We got to be a team of growth. And we did grow again. This is the third straight game that we've really done a good job of valuing the ball. 22 assists, 10 turnovers in a game that went up and down. And we have Tony, another double-double, Thomas, another double-double, Bryce and Isaac really scoring the ball and taking care of the ball. I just thought we had a lot of good things that happened. We're just still not as nasty defensively as I want to be. Again, we're only 9 games in it, so we've got to take a break here for finals, and then we obviously have a very tough matchup up in Spokane with Gonzaga over the weekend that we'll have all week to get ready for. But all in all, pretty pleased because this is a well-coached team and a very good team.
With how emotional the win was on Thursday, were you worried at all about?
Oh, absolutely. I was worried on two fronts. I was worried about the emotion and the energy and the effort that was put into Thursday night and the fact that we've got Long Beach and the respect that I have for Coach Munson and his staff and his team. We got to do it. We got to look at scheduling of where we put these teams at because I was very concerned about this one because I knew they were going to be well prepared, well coached, and I've watched them enough. I follow this team very closely because of my friendship with Dan, and I know how potent they are offensively, and I was very worried about it. They made 14 threes last night, turn around and make 11 tonight. So the good thing is we made 7, so we didn't get beat at the three-point line bad enough to have an impact.
Do you think there was early on, they jumped out to a lead, do you think there was any kind of lethargicness?
Well, they scored 18 in the first 5 minutes of the game, and our goal is to give up 6 each media timeout, so obviously they came out and they hit us pretty good. I'll give our guys credit. We were able to respond, but we don't like starting games that way. We started the second half much better, and we responded to the several punches that they threw at us to start the game. They made, I think, 3 straight threes and really got their transition game going early. But I think then we settled in and we started having some balance to inside out. We never did get to the free throw line. That's a little baffling. We've had a lot of home games now where we just we're not getting to the free throw line like we usually get.
Long Beach ended up shooting 33s. Is that too much? Would you like that lower? Or are you okay with it?
Well, I can't control that. I mean, that's their offense. We know they're going to be a three-point shooting team. Losing 11-7 in the three-point game's not a huge issue. If it was 11-1, then it becomes a pretty big, stat line. But they beat us at the free throw line by 3. We beat them on boards. Our assist turnover ratio was very, very good. And it was another game where we shot 49%. So we're starting to value the ball. We're starting to take better shots. And so now our percentages are going up because of that. We wanted to chase this team off the three-point line, but that's easier said than done. They probably took 4 or 5 from NBA range. And, all in all, I thought we did a decent job. I won a great job with our three-point percentage defense, but considering this team of how they like to shoot the three, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't as big a difference in the game as I thought it could have been.
Coach, after facing a man-to-man defense from Kentucky on Thursday and facing that matchup zone today, how does that help you guys, and what did you kind of learn from your team tonight?
Well, I knew Dan would mix it up, and he does a really good job with that. We saw a little 1-3-1. We saw the 1-2-2 press back to a 1-2-2. We saw man-to-man. We saw different versions of the man, switching and not switching. So there was a lot that was thrown at us, and I think that was a really good game plan on his part. And I thought our guys in the end handled it very well, because if we were sitting here with 20 turnovers, I would have said we didn't handle it very well. But 22 assists and 10 turnovers, we handled the change of defense pretty well.
Did you guys hear back on Gigi or when he might be back?
We're just kind of waiting to see. He's been able to start now riding the bike, so he'll ride a bike for a week. He started that last week, and then I can't remember what the next step is. It goes from bike to some other kind of aerobic exercise that they're going to allow him to do, and see each week how that pain, if no pain is there, then he will progress from there, and then hopefully it's, we got to probably look. I don't know, what is it, December 6th? You're probably looking at a 3 to 4 week. I don't know if he'll be back for any non-conference games or not. We got to wait and see how this 2-week period goes with what they're allowing him to do. If he doesn't have any pain, we might be able to get him back. If not, it could be the conference season.
You said you want to see some more nastiness defensively. Is that in any specific areas? It's transition or perimeter more, or everywhere?
I thought we did a really good job against Kentucky because we helped each other and we got in a stance. I think when I watch this film, we're not going to be in a stance as much. Now, this team presents a different problem. Kentucky are the teams we're going to play in the conference. Long Beach is just now another history of a lot of these teams that we've played in non-league games where this is the first year we're going big. And that's a tough assignment. Tony's basically guarding guards. And so giving up that three-point shot becomes an issue. And I thought we did a pretty good job on Hammonds. We were really scared about him coming in because he's a guard playing that 4 spot. And so it's a little bit different. How many post feeds were made tonight on their end? Maybe 1 or 2. So that becomes difficult when your bigs are constantly out on the floor and you got to extend it to 22 feet because of the way you shoot the 3. And I thought our guys handled it as well as they could. We're going to see it on tape where we've got to continue to work on that. But as I think if we get into the schedule, Gonzaga, big, Carolina, big, as we get into then Pac-12 play, we're going to have a lot of big lineups. So this is preparing us for teams, though, that play a 4-guard lineup.